Welcome everyone to this very professional streaming of a race between Olenananas and Tinramsaw. I am DOSBox Falco, your host today. I am projecting. I just have to check if the audio is going to work. No. Doesn't look like audio is working. This is fantastic. I had to get this ready in like 2 minutes, so I apologize. There we go. We have some audio. Only going to do one at a time here, so I'll mute Olenananas stream and go for Tinram. Sorry for the rushed appearance here, but that is the nature of things. We're about 20 minutes late, and I'm not the one that's running this, so it's been a bit weird, but welcome. I can't spell my name. There we go. So, the messenger, I believe, is very good game. Here we are at the start of the game. This is Ninja Village. You mostly just hear story at this point. Basically, you gotta use a scroll here, and you gotta traverse like 30 minutes of gameplay to get to the end. Yep, slashing those lanterns. Slashing lanterns does nothing now, but it's very useful later on. Specifically, double lantern slashes. It looks like Tinram's just a little bit behind, not by timer, but by the stream delay. I'm sorry, I do not know how to do RTMP and all that. So, again, it looks a little bit amateurish, but I hope you'll forgive me. Ooh, Olenananas going for backward slashing on those turtles there. It boosts you just a little further forward to do that. But it's decently advanced, and it's not like super worth to do unless you're really like sub 31 is like where you need to start doing it basically. Norimaki, all's forgiven. I'll try. Yep. Ole has a few more shards than he needs. You need 40 shards here to grab the wall climb, or not the wall climb upgrade, the slash projectiles upgrade, which is incredibly useful, and it's one of the things that low percent misses the most, because even here, oh, he's not gonna slash it there, but he's gonna slash this projectile here, and if not, you waste like 3 or 4 seconds just going around. So it's a pretty important thing to get immediately, and that's why you need 40 shards there. You can lose time because you don't get enough drops. This spike pit here can send you in silly directions. You saw on the left, Ole went right, which is good, and Tinran went left, which is bad. You would lose a bit of time if you go left. Either way, you're left with 1 or 2 HP, which is a little scary. So if you go left, there's a backup where you can you can still get it there. You'll waste a little bit of time, but not a lot. But fortunately, neither went for that, because it's pretty hard, and if you don't get it exactly right, you die. And that takes a lot more time than just waiting on the platform. This water section is somewhat, I don't know, it's hard to do optimally, but it's a pretty decent trip overall. You just damage boost through. Oh, Tin doesn't do the damage boost. I guess he's going for Spike Tower. Either he's going for Spike Tower or just playing it safe. Either of which are good. Yeah. Ole is a professional. Yeah, don't specifically need a timer. I know Ole is a few seconds ahead inherently. So they're about even-ish. Blame the TO? Again, I want to hear an explanation before I go blaming people. I'm not going to blame people. I just wanted to do something because they wanted commentary, so I was like, oh, I'll try and do commentary best I can here. Yep. Ole and Tin are about on the same pace right now. Autumn Hills is one of those levels where if you don't die, and if you don't, like, make an egregious, awful mistake, like going back 20 rooms, then you're usually going to be fine. You're usually going to have a pretty similar time to your opponent. And I think that's perfectly alright here. Both Tin and Ole having good levels. Both of them getting as many shards as they need. I don't remember the exact number. I think it's 130. You need 130 shards at the end here, so you can get shards, or so you can get shards. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to too many things. Whoa, yeah, that's bad. So you can get a power-up that lets you, when you get hit there, so Ole got hit there, you can actually make it so you can jump out of that. You can jump out of the air. And you also get shurikens, which let you one-cycle the boss. The jumping in midair is not only very useful and lets you do skips later now, it's also for the next boss. That's why we don't wait for later, because we need the shurikens now, and we need the jump in midair after getting hit. Oh wow, Ole VSync on, Tin VSync on. I think both of these players have VSync on, if I'm not mistaken. Usually the standard is VSync off, but they had very fast autumn golems, which is interesting. Yeah, it's okay if we can't find Dino. I'm sure there's an explanation, but I just want to do what I can, and then hopefully invite someone else on for commentary, because 3 hours of carrying commentary on myself will destroy my voice. Ooh, Ole with the really good drop. That's a really... Ooh, Ole with the clean version of that room. Whew, that's cleaner than I do it. Tin having a bit of trouble. This room sometimes just utterly destroys a run. Just because you do something silly and don't press the button to get out of hit stun fast enough. And oh, whoa. Whoa. Ole is definitely a professional. He's doing things that I've never seen. Using the shurikens there is definitely interesting. That means... No, you don't get shurikens from this point on, so he must be confident in the Badonkadonk. Yeah. Yo, welcome everyone. Hope you are enjoying the race. Hopefully the audio isn't completely destroyed. Actually, I'm gonna switch from Tin to Ole. It's very interesting. I have my TV very loud, and I can't hear much of it at all. It's interesting. Sorry for the pop-up. That's the only way I can check my audio. Yeah, welcome Flash. Audio's fine? Good. I'll fine-tune this a bit more. This was very, very impromptu. Well, I'll fine-tune it a bit more before the next race, if I'm required to do so. I can grab commentary for your race after mine? Okay. Very, very cool. Yeah. I'll keep it on my stream for as long as it's needed. And I will keep commentating, but I'd like at least a co-commentator. That'd make things a lot easier on me. Oh, Ole getting, like, the worst spawn ever, but maneuvering around it. He did not go even try for Badonk, which I respect. That's too hard. He doesn't have shurikens, I think, right? Oh, I guess you'd get them somewhere. Tin going for... Aw. Tin went for Badonk. You can skip that cutscene where you get the Wizrobes. But Tim, unfortunately, not able to get it. Ole didn't even go for it, which I respect. It's a really hard trick. And And going for it wastes about 3 seconds, saves about 8 to 9. It's very good to go for, but it's also very, very hard. HP Lantern Room has a key drop. I forgot about that. Yeah. Hella respect for both going for it and not going for it. Both players wanting to get an edge up and... Whoa! Ole. Well, but he wasted too much time. I don't think he's going to get through. Oh, he was close. That extra jump there almost spelled doom. And Ole's stream is a little choppy. Ooh, that's what I was scared of when Ole jumped. Tin with the first death. Yeah, if you go a little bit too fast there, you'll get hit by that swing spike ball. Here's Roxton. He can give you 2 patterns, one that's good. Ooh, Ole with the good pattern, but not capitalizing. Oh no. This is the good pattern. A little bit of a mistake, but that's okay. He's gonna do... yeah. He should be okay, though. Yeah, that wasted a few seconds, but Tin's behind, so he should be able to get away with it. Tin hopefully can close the gap by getting good RNG here. Yeah, very, very good call saving those shurikens. Because he needed them. Yo Tree, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Tin get with the bad pattern. Things not going right for Tin, unfortunately. This is Bamboo Creek on the left here. Oh, him also. Oh, no, he was able to reach. The sword is really long in this game, as compared to like a Ninja Gaiden. In Ninja Gaiden, like, I feel like the sword is really, really small, but in this game it's quite huge and also goes into your body. Bamboo Creek, known for having really, really good music. Also for being a pretty fun level. I enjoyed a lot. Tin doesn't have his notifications removed. That's okay. Yep, welcome all. Welcome, Vitalia. This is, I wonder if he... No, he's just gonna go... Oh, interesting maneuver. Yeah, you might have messed that up a little bit. Don't die. Don't die, Ole. You can die here pretty easily just by some jank projectile stuff. But no, he got through fine. Most likely he's not going to go for the elevator skip here, or N2 skip. I don't think Ole's would. Oh, he's trying. Oh no, he messed it up. That's a really hard trick as well. I don't even go for it in my runs. I'm no like professional or anything, but I don't go for it, and I like even in PB attempts. So going for it in the race, big respect. Tin also into Bamboo now, making decent pace. Hasn't gotten like too many hits in where he shouldn't. Put your Twitch on night mode? I apologize. It's just, again, I had to like make this in like 5 minutes, so it was a little difficult to get everything ready. Here's our, oh no, Tin going into the spikes. He might have thought I wasn't fully paying attention there, unfortunately. But either he missed the tree or he thought he could do the spike boost there. Because the spike boost, if you go into the spike pit like Ole did, it saves a little bit of time. But I don't know. Also not going for the stuff there. Oh, jumping on top. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you had enough jump height. That's pretty funny. He's not going for any... Oh, it's because he has a Quarble. He's going to have to go for the Pit of Shards coming up. Oh, no, you're just a little too low there, Tin. Yep, but making it out alive, it's fine. Again, this game can be pretty mean, and the biggest time wasters are yet to come. The biggest time waster is a death, specifically in Howling Grotto. This is a pretty mean level, and lots of things can go wrong. Specifically the boss. I find it I mess up the boss more often than not. So hopefully we don't have a boss death, because a boss death will last like a minute, and that'd be super unfortunate for any of the runners. This is an actual tourney race, Cuny. Dino is MIA, and they wanted commentary, so I said, you know, I was supposed to commentate anyway. So here I am. Tingen, lots of shards. That's way more than you need. You need like 270 or something. Or 275 it is. Hey, good. Ole, hey. Not very bad at all. He's making good progress through the level. Ooh. Good stuff there. A good look to the runners. Tin's going for 6 health grotto. Yes, that looks like what he's doing. That makes sense if you're already behind and you have to go for the shard pit there in general. You might as well just go for 6 health grotto. Makes the boss a lot easier. So again, I hella respect it. Ooh. Oh, they're getting into some trouble. Weaves out. Grow 8-bit music. 16-bit's even better. 8-bit's probably the only track in the game where I like the 8-bit version of the song better. Specifically 8-bit grotto. I do like 16-bit grotto a lot, and I like almost the entirety of the OST, minus a couple tracks. Yeah, specifically grotto is one that I like 8-bit more. But you're also entitled to your opinion. Oh, Ole doesn't have a timer. Which is a little problematic, unfortunately, but that's okay. He's also a little bit ahead of Tin. He started like a few seconds earlier. No timer equals no time loss. Nessus with the strats. Yeah, and he's a pro, obviously. He's done some pretty cool stuff, so I would say he's a pro. 1 second, need a drink here. So for this... Oh, I didn't turn it on? Alright. For this boss, it's very important to count. That core takes 8 hits to kill. And then you get to attack the head, where you actually do damage. So it's very important to count your slashes. Getting a pretty good fight, first round. This second round here is the biggest time loss death in the game. And you usually take a hit here. Yeah, but taking it slow, just using a shuriken to kill him off. He got the entirety of the good second phase, except 1 hit. And then just use a shuriken to finish it off. So he's out of Howling Grotto now. Tin's going. He's regressing. He's getting a good run in here. He does have some time loss, but hopefully we can see some more improvements. Because he's died quite a bit. It's been unfortunate. But again, anything can happen. There are still very costly deaths and very hard sections should Ole go for a specific strats. Yes, Golem Thump indeed. Ole is in Tower of Time. Yeah, dude. 329. That's the end time. Okay. I thought he didn't count correctly, but slashes look really weird in this game sometimes. Sometimes they linger and there's a double hit. And sometimes there isn't, and it's really weird. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. You can feel it much easier than you can actually, like, see it. Yeah, Tin just taking it easy, not going for the drop. Especially since he got right side, it's hard to drop on the right side, because he can go left or right. Oh. Oh. Oh, only going under the spike pit. That's interesting. Under that spike ball there. Yeah, specifically Golem, that's where you need to watch out for it for. Those double hits. No other boss in the game do you really have to like count. The other two bosses that double hits matter. Autumn Hill, Leaf Golem, and also Queen of Coils. Both of those you need the damage, or the damage is very nice. But you just start slashing from the beginning of the fight, and then you get the double damage. So you don't really like need it. Oh, yo, Andy, what's up? Don't mind me. I'm just ooh, going too high there. That is a definite possibility. He was supposed to go a little lower, and then one shuriken would have killed the guy, and the other shuriken would have gotten the switch. But he went too high. That's what happens when you get it too good. He actually did it too well to get the proper one. Too much leniency, which I think is always funny. Tin getting hit there, so he doesn't have to get through the bird. Oh, missing the double slash on Tin's side. Let's see what Ole goes for here. There's some strats here that are a little scary if he chooses to go for them. With the pace he's going, I think he is. Yep, he goes under that. That's scarier than it looks when you're actually performing it. Dino attack. Hopefully, follow-up races will be on the GG channel. Alright. Yeah, sorry for taking the reins as I did, but I just wanted things to go along and these guys to get their runs in. This is Queen of Quills. Ole may or may not be going for a specific strat here. No, actually doesn't look like it. Yeah, and he can't now. There's a strat where if you get enough damage in, you skip the whip phase. Oh, he didn't do enough damage. Oh, no. That's a scary phase to see. Oh, that's why you always save two shurikens there. That's a very good thing to do. Ole not dying so far, so he didn't have to watch the cutscene. And getting a pretty decent fight for no whipless. Whipless being the best version of the fight. It was technically whipless, but also he had spores in there as well. Tin getting hit there, I do that. It makes it easier to like set this up here, but not going forward as well. It's a bit of a scary strat. I respect it. Now we get my favorite tool in the game. The rope dart. Ole also getting the extra health and health drops, which are very useful for Tower of Time, which we'll comment on in just a bit here. Rope dart, my favorite tool. It propels you towards things. It gives you invincibility, and it attacks. It's quite possibly the best tool in like any 2D platformer I've ever played. As you see, that's what I talk about with whipless on Tin's screen. She was using her whip there on the ground. And that's what whipless usually refers to. Yeah, I'm also glad that Dino's okay. I'm glad we can get on to business as usual, because I'm not someone that, like, runs tournaments. It's a scary time. Alright, Tin also coming into Searing Crags here. No one is particularly far from the other. There's a couple of bad deaths in Crags where Tin could just take the lead. I don't wish that on Ole, but just saying that is definitely a possibility. Ole with a really solid run so far, though. Getting through that level, or getting through that room with utter ease, on a very good pace as well. I can tell by the music. Getting a bit those hedgehog things, whatever those are. Oh, he's going right side. There's no way he's actually going to go for right side right now. What is he doing? No. He is now bailed out. He wants to just... Yeah, he was going to go right side, which is a very risky strat. but he bailed out once he saw he had 1 health. I was scared for his life, because that would have been one of those deaths that, like, takes forever. Sorry. I'm a little congested today. This is Cullis and Seuss's. This is one of the 2 major RNG portions in the run. The other being Ruxton, the boss that can spawn high or low that we saw before. Oop, got hit there. Ooh, got hit again. Cullis can only be hit from the front, the green guy. This red guy, Seuss's, can only be hit from the back. I believe that's both of their names. Sometimes I get them mixed up. Oh, that was a Hansan. That was a funny looking Hansan. I didn't know you can Hansan on Cullis and Seuss's, but this fight should be done now. This shouldn't be a co-op attack. Pretty decent luck. Could have been better, but also could have been much worse. Yep, green guy does skip leg day. Red guy also not super into leg day either. I'd say green guy has bigger legs, from what I'm seeing here. Red guy has, like, the smallest legs in existence. They do get more buff, and I believe Picnic Panic, but that's technically an alternate universe. So, ooh, that's a scary place to drop off there. Because if you drop off in the other direction, Ole going for some interesting things here. Whoa, just go to the right, buddy. Seuss's, Cullis and Seuss's on the right side now. Very interesting fight. Specifically with, like, the luck. It makes for a lot of variables, and while you are just sitting there and attacking, the amount of time save very much depends. And co-op attacks require you to stop just attacking. Yep, crawling up there. Don't want to get kaleeshed. That would be very unfortunate. But, yeah, doing well on that climb. Doing very well on that climb. And 10 done with Cullis and Seuss's. Very nice. I thought you had to fight them again after you gave them that magic food. That would be something, wouldn't it? It's always interesting watching people play the game for the first time. I thought there was someone who thought that you can only do the wingsuit attack when you use the wingsuit and then press the button in the air and you do that move that Ole just did in his screen. He thought that was the only way to damage the red guy. The only way to damage Seuss's. And I thought that was pretty funny. I didn't want backseat just so I didn't tell him, but he actually did beat the boss that way. It took a little bit, but and there's a lot of ways you can approach things in the Messenger, and that is one of the reasons I like it a lot. Yep, skipping through most of that area there. That is a very long section on the left there by Ole. If you do it the intended way. Oh, the teleport. Good stuff. Oh, and then missing the wingsuit. Oh, yep. That's why I usually do a double slash there. But that's alright. Oop. Yep, just keep it safe. Keep it clean. Make sure you don't drop off, because if you fall down there, then you have to reset the room, and it wastes like 20 seconds or something. It's really scary. So, this is the main reason that we go for health drops. Before, we used to just do it for safety, mostly. That's why we got the extra health, because it technically wastes time if it's not needed. Because health can now drop from enemies, and now you have more health in general. So you're like, do you actually need that? And if you don't, why do you do it? Well, first, it's for good safety for runners that can't do all the weird stuff in Tower of Time. And second, it's for really crazy tricks in Tower of Time. Oh, Ole. Missed the trigger a bit for the door, but that's alright. Going into Tower of Time here. This level is mostly time-gated by these lasers and specific mechanisms that turn them on and off, like those switches or those crushers. And then those lasers do 4 damage. Spikes do 3 damage, but if health can drop from enemies, then you can take a spike boost, get a drop, and then do another spike boost. Or even take a spike boost, get 2 health drops, and then take a laser boost. That is the main reason now. We probably won't see those strats because they're very crazy, and only like the top of the top runners do them. So I would not expect any of these runners to do it, or any runner to do it in a race. Oh, he's going to take the hit here, so he doesn't have to go for the switch. Going for the switch is actually faster there than what he just did. But if he got a better Wizroom pattern, because they're also RNG dependent, then he actually would have been faster. Whoa, oh no. That is one of the best deaths that can happen, but also unfortunate. I know exactly what happened there. He, like, got stuck on the top lip of that platform, and sometimes you can't jump off the top of that platform. That's what he was trying to do, but sometimes you can't jump on the top of that because it's treated as, like, half of a tile, basically. And sometimes it's pretty precise, and if you don't get it exactly, then it just doesn't work. Oh, has to wait here. Oh, got exactly what you needed for one cycle, but then messed up the very end of it. And got hit, man. Unfortunate. Not going to get the laser boost here, or the laser skip. But that is alright. Yeah, Ole with the one death speedrun. Fortunately, that is one of the best deaths to do in the entire game. It's very, very short. Very, very short, because you're right next to a checkpoint. But he has to sit through this now. Usually you can climb up this entire sector here. But unable to do so. Because of the hits he got, and also the death. Ole hitting, or not Ole, Tin hitting the switch there. Saving a bit of time over Ole's method of the room. Not a bad way to do the room by any means. Oh, got really lucky with the Wizrooms there. Sometimes they throw a projectile, and you can't dodge it, which is unfortunate. Also, just going easy way through here. Again, respected. Just want to take it slow. Yep. This room is pretty slow. No real way to make it faster on Ole's screen. Also, not going for one... Whoa, okay. He had a bit more time than I thought he did. Tin being able to go for laser boost. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ole with the... That's a bad death. That takes quite a bit of time away. Tin slowly but surely catching up here. I said nothing's impossible. Oh, not going for the laser boost. Oh, there you go. I thought he just wasn't going to go for it, because he wanted to play it safe. But no, just wanted to... go for the more guaranteed one. Sometimes you get stuck on like the lips where there isn't any wall and you can't wall jump, which is very, very scary. Yep. Ole, there's another chance to get hit here, unfortunately. Let's see if Ole gets by unscathed. He did the first one pretty well. He slashes through the wall basically by clinging on. There you go. That was done pretty well. Oh no, Tin. Going back through the switches. Those teleporter switches. Oh, waiting there. I respect it. And Ole getting onto the boss here. This boss is deceptively hard. It looks pretty easy when you look at it. But it's very, very easy to just die. Or like get hit 17 times in a row. Yeah, very good slash jumps. Kyle has a point. Tin also closing in on the boss here. So, I never commented on this, but the main way of attacking in New Game is pressing rope dart and slash in quick succession in a sort of a rhythm. And it does the most DPS you can do before getting a... getting something that is New Game Plus only, which is the Windmill Shuriken. But with that, Ole has completed the game before Tin, making him the winner. But let's see how Tin's boss fight goes now. Yes, and GG's all around to Ole. Good stuff. Let's see how Tin finishes here. On a solid run, can still get sub 35, which I think is a great time for a race. Excuse me. Just has to have a decent boss fight here. There's like a line in the middle of the screen. I don't know if that's just on my end, or if that's just on Tin's stream. Ooh. But it seems to be like where his UI ends. That's interesting. But you just slash rope dart, you get invincibility. Boss goes down pretty easy. And Tin with the sub 35. Pretty good runs from both of them. Tin unfortunately had a few mistakes. And he ended up finishing in second, but he still has a loser's bracket to go through. Nothing to be scared or ashamed about. Good runs from both these players. Very good.
Okay.
Right. Whoa, Ole. Voice. Interesting. I wanted to mute that. So, PB is 33-39. I presume that's what he like just got. I presume. That sounds about-ish, right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know what time Ole got, but I don't think he was far enough ahead to where Tin could take the victory. Yep, GG's to both Ole and Tin. Very good race. It was quite fun to watch. I had a lot to talk about, so that was pretty good. Yep. Thank you very much for joining me here. I think I will be relieved. Yep, and we're going to go now to the actual GG Speedruns channel. What is the channel? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so twitch.tv/GG_speedruns. Understood. Let me... No problem at all. I love doing this stuff. So, /raid GG_speedruns. There you go. We will be in there for the second match. I may or may not be... whatchamacallit. I may or may not be commentating that. I don't know yet. But I will see you there. Thank you so much for watching, and may the tournament continue.